Dun, 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 dun. Shadow the Hedgehog! Honestly, I love this game way more than I should. Let's get on with it. So this game, as you can see, it's rated 12. It's a Sonic game. Rated 12 for violence and language. Language! Because in 2005, saying damn was the end of the world. And saying bloody hell was just another level. We're 2005 people. Alright, let's talk about Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, so I'm here for, I'm here, just game guy. It's another review of, honestly, and I kid you not, my favourite Sonic game. I know, right? Blasphemy. I didn't say Adventure 2 or something like that. Adventure 2's overrated. Get over it. Shadow the Hedgehog. It comes with a game guide. Oh my god, I love game guides. Okay, so like I said in my Black Knight video, they don't make these anymore for games, but they're so fun, honestly. It's so fun just to read these. Because like this is a 2005 GameCube game. GameCube, which means it came at a bit of a price. But hey, let's read the game manual. And I love reading these. Alright, so it gives you controls, it gives you the prologue. There's a whole page prologue in here. Wow, that's gonna save me some thinking. Okay. It's that black hedgehog that shares the all too familiar silhouette of Sonic. He's Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm not keeping that up. Some 50 years ago, this ultimate life form was the result of the Army's secret research. With no records of what transpired, his true character is shrouded in darkness, and even his own mystery cannot serve as a key to unlock the mystery. Oh my god, how did I misread that? Even his own memory cannot serve as a key to unlock the mystery. There is only one what? There is only emptiness. I'm gonna start the prologue again. Beep. It's that black hedgehog that shares the all-too-familiar silhouette of Sonic. He's Shadow the Hedgehog. Some 50 years ago, this ultimate life form was the result of the Army's secret research. With no records of what transpired, his true character is shrouded in darkness, and even his own memory cannot serve as a key to unlock the mystery. There is only emptiness. Who am I? And why can't I remember anything? One day, as Shadow sat trying to remember anything, he was suddenly shrouded in darkness. Originality, you've already said that. Out of the skies came the black creatures, calling themselves the Black Arms. By their sheer numbers and power, they left a path of destruction in their quest to overtake the world. As Shadow looked on, the cities were engulfed in fire and explosions as the Black Arms tattooed their presence in red. From the ashes arose their leader, the Devil, Black Doom. Shadow, as you can see, the day of reckoning will soon be here. Find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me as promised. He actually sounds kind of like that, I'm not even kidding. It's like Batman has COVID. Perplexed by the dark figure who somehow knew him by name, Shadow was left wondering what clues Black Doom holds to his past and what was meant by the Day of Reckoning. After a moment of silence, Shadow's puzzled expression quickly changed into that uncanny sneer as he realized what he must do to recover his past. If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm going to get the secrets of my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds. Thus the adventure of Shadow to uncover the mysteries of his forgotten past unfolds. Once again, the chase for the Chaos Emeralds intertwines with the full cast of Sonic and his friends, including that mad genius Dr. Eggman. What is he even up to in this game? Why is he here? Just leave Eggman out of it, he doesn't matter. Anyway, we got character descriptions as well. Shadow, the black hedgehog who resembles Sonic. With his powerful body, he can easily rival Sonic's world-class speed. Shadow was created as the ultimate life form in a secret lab by Professor Gerald Robotnik. Everything else about Shadow's past is a mystery. After risking his life to save the planet with Sonic, he suffers from amnesia, having no memories of his past. Yeah, if you haven't played Sonic Adventure 2, he kind of dies, sort of, at the end of Adventure 2 to save the world. Sonic, the world's fastest hedgehog with supersonic speed, is second to none. He strives to live according to his own rules rather than for the sake of heroism or duty. Until now, he's been busy stopping Dr. Eggman's preposterous ambitions. This time he is motivated more than ever to take on the alien invaders, Black Arms. Then we've got Black Doom and Doom's Eye. Black Arms, the mysterious alien army that suddenly appeared in the sky, bringing darkness and destruction to the world. Black Doom is their leader, who is in total control of the alien army, while Doom's Eye is Black Doom's third eye, that helps guide Shadow to the Chaos Emeralds. Where are they from? And why are they searching for the Chaos Emeralds? More importantly, how do they know Shadow? Their dark purpose will be revealed as Shadow discovers his true identity. He literally looks kind of like the devil though, like, not even kidding. Then Dr. Eggman, he's here for some reason. Dr. Eggman is an evil scientist with an IQ of 300 somehow. As usual, he is plotting to take over the world, and his plans for the ultimate utopia, Eggman Land. I swear, he never mentions Eggman Land in this game. Either way, his plans are in full swing. He considers the Black Arms, who rely on massive destruction to intimidate the world, a prime threat that could interrupt his master plan. Then we got the Gun Commander with his weird 2 different coloured eyes. The highest ranking commander of the Gun, Guardian Units of Nations, Federation Forces. With complete confidence and an iron will, he is the cornerstone of the Force. He is known for his Heart of Stone and remains totally unshaken even as the Black Arms attacks the planet under his watch. For reasons known only to him, he harbours a deep hatred of Shadow. He is one of the few who knows the secret of Shadow's past. Then there's Professor Gerald Robotnik and Maria Robotnik. Professor Gerald is a renowned scientist, regarded as the most intelligently gifted researcher of all time. Maria is the professor's lovely granddaughter, which makes Maria Eggman's grandfather's granddaughter, so they're cousins? Maybe? Unless they might share a parent, I don't know. Why does Maria not look like an egg though? That's the thing. Anyway, 50 years ago, a top-secret government project to create the ultimate life form was deemed too dangerous and a threat to mankind, and as a result they eliminated everything related to the project, including the staff. Even Maria, who was like a sister to Shadow, Even Maria, who was like a sister to Shadow, fell victim to this conspiracy. Yeah, no, the opening cutscene, they literally they shoot her straight away. But yeah, that's it for the characters and the story. The story's quite interesting though, there's a lot to talk about. Because, you know, so like, they do the whole choose your path thing with this game. You know, you go into a mission, like you go into the first mission, and you have to play it a lot of times to get all the endings. And then you can either do the good ending, which is, I believe, killing all of the Black Arms aliens. The neutral ending, which is just get to the Chaos Emerald. And the bad ending, which I think was kill all the gun soldiers. That's the dark ending. Now, whichever ending you get takes you to a new level, which has its own good, bad, and or neutral endings. So there's a lot of different paths, and I think you have to play about 6 levels to complete a storyline, not including the boss fights. On the final level of each storyline, at level 6, you could choose either the hero or dark endings to get a different boss fight, which means that there's 10 different endings total. There's 5 different final levels, each with the hero or villain or dark option. Additionally, as well, you can kind of cut and cross between all the different paths to get to good and bad storylines between levels. You could just neutral run straight through the middle. That's what I tried to do on my first time, but I accidentally completed the villain level. I think overall, there's like I feel like there's about 25 levels. It's not bad. It's about 25 levels, that's not too bad. Yeah, but yeah, there's 10 endings. And this thing, you have to get all 10 endings to get the true ending. So that's going to be a lot of playing, a lot of Shadow. And you're going to see a lot of levels multiple times. Like the first level, you're going to have to play that one 10 times. You're going to see a lot of the same cutscenes, but it's quite fun to see all the different ones. And then the true story is... so yeah, with the regular stories, your final boss usually ends up being either Sonic and Diablo, which is like one of the guns robots, or it'll be Eggman with his... what was that thing called? It was like an egg bot with a slot machine on it. And, or it's going to end up being Black Doom. And you know, they're all decent. So you do your boss fight, you get a different ending. Different endings, like, have different end credit themes. Hero endings, you get All Hail Shadow. Like, mid-hero, or, I know Dark and True Dark are almost dead. I think neutral ending is Waking Up, because that's the one with Omega where Shadow thinks he's an android. And then, yeah, True Hero is All Hail Shadow. Basic Hero is the Chosen One, which is the one where Shadow has a full depression at the end because he thinks he's a mistake. The Dark ones are fun though. You get to blow up the White House and everything. You get to kill the president. You know. So yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had. I really enjoy playing all the storylines. In total, there's 326 different combinations you can get on Shadow. And I think I've done about 12. A long way to go. I don't think you get anything for doing all 326. But each of the 326 has its own, like, name for its path, which is quite cool. But yeah. So yeah, you do your stories, you get them all done. And then once you've done all 10, you go into the final story. Where Black Doom uses the Chaos Emeralds to Chaos Control his asteroid down to Earth, so he can try and destroy a planet. And then, you know... Shadow, he does his thing. He goes Super Shadow on him, and you know, fights Black Doom in his, I guess, his true form, Devil Doom. Who's kind of like this giant, double-sided, twin-headed dog thing, devil creature. It's cooler than it sounds. But yeah, so you know, you do your final boss against the Devil Doom, and then the game ends. Shadow yeets the asteroid out of the orbit, and then the Space Colony Arc uses its super laser to destroy the asteroid, and then that's it. The Black Armies are dead. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's the story. It's pretty decent. Let's get on to the characters now. Shadow, okay. I think there's something you can tell straight away from the box art is a little concerning to most. You see the gun?
I started blasting.
So a lot of the audience weren't quite happy with Shadow wielding a gun. Now, funny, a couple of years ago, Mario did the same thing with the rabbits who have guns, but everyone's fine with it because they were like cartoony guns. This one, like, he literally just used like some Call of Duty weapons. Like, he just got some proper like pistols and machine guns and rocket launchers. Edgy. Honestly, the Shadow's style, like, they've made him overly edgy, and like, Anti-Hero went too far on this one. But he has some genuinely shocking dialogue. I mean, I think the most famous thing he said was, "Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?" And just like, 2005 people couldn't handle the word "damn," so that was a big kerfuffle. I think the funniest one for me is he's in this true hero route, so like, you know, he's a good guy, and he just casually says, taking Chaos Emerald, "This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me." I'm sorry, what, it's fine to take candy from a baby? What I'm led to believe is that this is a bad translation, which is that he's fine with it being this easy, not that he's fine with taking candy from a baby, but just the way it comes out is really funny. There's some absolutely shocking dialogue from Sonic, though, in this one. I swear, at one point, I think he said something along the lines of, we're going to this. We're going to the Space Colony Ark, so that means we're going too. What? You know, that Doom actually doesn't have that much quotable lines. Like, he's kind of bland. Like, you know, he's not great. He's alright. I feel like they could have done more with him. Honestly, the thing is, though, Black Doom in that fandom of Shadow is just so much better that when I think of Black Doom quotes, I'm instantly jumping to things like, hey, Shadow, it's me, the devil. I wish actual Black Doom was that quotable, but he's not. There's no actual scene about Black Doom and Shadow going to Chuck E. Cheese, which is disappointing. But yeah, so, you know, a lot of people didn't care for Shadow being this, edgy. Yeah, that's really the only word for it. Like, you're half expecting to just walk up and say, I am vengeance, or something like that. The game plays a little jank at times, you know, it's a little janky. Sometimes the homing attack just doesn't work. You jump, you press the button to home attack, and you end up doing a dash forward and you drop into some bottomless pit. So the controls aren't great. But other than that, it's pretty fun. And, you know, I can't complain, you know, it's a fun time. Music though. Music. Okay. The main theme in this game is I Am All of Me by Crush 40, which I'm convinced is the best Shadow theme. All Hail Shadow's alright. Throw It All Away is just, it's barely music half the time, like, it's not that great. I Am All of Me is Shadow's best theme, and they should use that more often instead of recycling the intro bit of Crush 40's All Hail Shadow. Like, I still feel like Magnify's version of All Hail Shadow is better, but like, you know. But yes, the music's pretty good. The game levels are alright too, but like, they've got some nice designs, they've got some good, some of the levels were alright in terms of what you actually had to do in the level, but some of them were just absolutely, like, awful to try and do. But, you know, overall, good experience, would play again. It's my 2005 game of the year. Yes, I am aware that Partners in Time came out that year, but Shadow. Honestly, it's really fun. Like, if you just don't think too much. Not in the way of Forces where, like, it's just all bad, because, like, Shadow has some good ideas, right? It has some good storyline plots. The whole Amnesia storyline of him trying to find his identity and being kind of, like, coerced by Black Doom into doing his bidding in exchange for his memories is kind of interesting. And, you know, they kind of delve further into his backstory with, like, Maria as well, which is, you know, it's a bit weird. Some of the levels, Maria's there as, like, a partner for you, and it's like, is she dead? Is this a flashback? Honestly, though, the levels on Ark are the worst levels because they're just mazy. Really mazy. If it's just get to the goal, it's fine. But when it's things like defeat every Black Arms enemy, the fact that it's mazy doesn't help because, like, you miss stuff. And then you have to backtrack all the way to the start and go through again looking for these enemies. So the levels on the Space Colony Ark are a bit, they're not great. And to be honest, the final levels on the Black Comet aren't great either. But some of the levels are really fun. Like the one that's in like the kind of casino level or something after he does the damn fourth Chaos Emerald bit, where he even has to collect like loads of rings, is quite fun. You know, that level was alright. First level's not bad. There are some nice ones in here, but like, there's nothing on the level of like Escape from like City Escape or Green Hill Zone. Not even anything like Seaside Hill level good. That's one thing. No water levels. Honestly, I cannot stand water levels. In Sonic or Mario, I don't like water levels. In Mario, it's just, oh, he's slow and everything that touches him damages him. He can't jump on stuff. In Sonic, it's like, oh, the drowning music kicks in. Don't like the drowning music. And, you know, then you die underwater, and that's great. Not that hedgehogs can really swim, I guess. The worst part is when you're playing like Sonic 2 and you're underwater and you're about to drown. There's an air bubble. And then Tails, absolute idiot, comes along and steals your air bubble and then you drown. Like, he genuinely does that. Like, if you're playing Sonic 2, play it one player. Just leave Tails out of it. He's not going to help you. He's just going to hinder you. But yeah, so Shadow the Hedgehog, it's fun. I really enjoy it. Like, a lot of people think it ruined Shadow's character. I think it was fine. I think Shadow's character was ruined after 06. Like, 06 was good, but afterwards they kind of just made him evil for no reason. Like, he's not evil. He's an anti-hero. That's kind of his whole thing. We have Eggman for evil stuff. And then we have, like, Methyles for evil stuff. And, you know. Yeah, Shadow's fun. Shadow's a good time. It's one I really enjoyed when I played it. Like, I assumed it was going to be like just bad, but it was bad. It was so bad it's good. Whereas this is just so bad, it's bad. Yeah, that would conclude Shadow. I think retrospectively, I'm gonna have to give this 8.5 gold rings out of 10 because it really isn't. See, I always thought, like, oh, Shadow's my favourite, but now that I've actually discussed this game for, I don't know, because, like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something, I'm seeing a lot of flaws in the game, but, you know, solid 8.5 gold rings out of 10, so, that's it for Shads. Yeah, let me know what you think of this very, yes game. It's certainly one of the games of all time. So let me know what you think about it. I'm probably going to do something like Sonic 06 or next. I might play Sonic and the Secret Rings next weekend, so that'll give me something to do there. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Shadow the Hedgehogs. Yeah, because I quite enjoyed it. So, you know, I think it's still currently my favourite Sonic game. Although I think Adventure's getting close if I can finish it without it breaking down again. But, yeah, Sonic 06 is pretty fun too. I might end up doing that soon. But, yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. There you go. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Yeah, you know the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm at 710 now, which is great. 710 subscribers. Let's get up to 1,000. I really want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. That'd be really sweet. But yeah, no, I'm hoping that doing all this new kind of content will get me there. You know, I've got this going on. I've got the theme park podcast as well going on. Probably going to do movie reviews as well. So I've got all these ideas going on. So there's plenty more to come. So just keep sticking around. Keep watching my stuff, you know. Keyboard every now and then as well. So, you know, just stick around. Good times, good times. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to review. Because, like, you know the bar's low when I've reviewed both of these now. So, like, if you've got a Sonic game, preferably a 3D one, because the 2D ones are kind of there. I've probably upset so many Sonic fans by saying that. Yeah, you got any 3D Sonic games you like? Got any Mario games you like? Let me know. I'll review them, maybe. Might do. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, and, where's that damn 4th Sonic review? Coming soon.